Hello, everyone. How are you this evening? I hope that you're all doing well. Hope that you are all doing well this week. So this week is going to be filled with a lot of excitement. That's what I feel like. This celestial energy that's coming through is also helping you to warm up more to the abilities that you came here with. So you may feel a little bit of excitement, some tension of nervousness might come forward. Also, you may feel a little, I don't know why, but I am hearing like a type of resentment. But just do the grounding work that you have been doing. And let's take a look at this whole year, take a time out of your day to just be with yourself. Where are we right now? Let's take a look at where we are right now. Where we are right now is we are in the mix of a lot of energy that's going on around the world. There's so much energy that's going on around the world, and you just get to be here. You're like this little traveler, and we are in the Sagittarius season, and Sagittarius season is all about, you know, being this happy-go-lucky, joyful person, and your energy feels good around this. But then there's also this energy, because we have the full moon, is that we're also releasing a lot of energy. So I'm going to bring out a couple of things that I think that you may find interesting as you are developing more information on your own journey, opening up to the more of the clairvoyance, the clairaudience, your gifts that you were born with. And so I have the Moonology Diary 2023 by Yasmin Bolan, and every now and then I will whip her out so that you can just get a glimpse of something that you might want to just put in your toolbox, so that, and when I say your spiritual toolbox, so that you can have something to kind of cling to. And I'll just read with you some keywords and ideas for this lunation around the full moon in Gemini. So we do know that it's happening on November 27th. So you might want to check the times, where you are in your country, state, city, where are you locally. Okay, full moon in Gemini. Keywords here are interesting, confusing, mystical, and angry. Okay, so these are some of the keywords that are coming up. And on paper, this full moon looks fairly straightforward. It's in the sign of Gemini and not making any immediate alignments with any planets. However, when you look at the situation a little more closely, it becomes apparent, in fact, that Gemini planet Mercury is in a bit of a mess this week. It's making a hard angle to the planet of confusion and deception, Neptune. And to the regular heightened emotions that come with pretty much every full moon is the fact that many of us are just not going to know which way is up. To find out where you're going to be experiencing all this, as always, check out the how to work with this moon and she's talking about in this diary. So I just wanted to bring that up. She also added that adding celestial fuel to the cosmic fire. As a full moon takes place, we also have Mars, the planet of anger and determination, testosterone and war, aligning with the sun. It really is a pretty combustible combination. Angry words are likely to be heard. If you know you have a short fuse at the best of times, up your meditation practice and deep breathing this week. Also remember that everything happens for a reason, okay? And I just want to remind you that as you continue to do that work, just do whatever makes you feel grounded in this time, okay? If you are new to this channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for sharing your comments. If you have any questions, put that, in the comment area. However, I'm very grateful to be here. We're here, we just talk a little bit about tarot, astrology. We talk about the principles of our emotions, how to ground our energy to embody this love that we were born with, and pretty much just spread the good news of positive thinking and understanding our divine creativity. And this is another, I feel like your position here is so divine that I really do feel like your energy is going to help prosper more in your I feel like poetry is just, you may have been working on poetry, maybe you're working on a book, you could be working on during this time. This week, this is what you could be working on. You could be working on arts, crafts, reading, starting something new. And during our teachings, during the celestial energy, we're also guided to just allow ourselves to express the way we need to express. And I also feel like with, when we surround ourselves around this, I pulled some cards from the, what was she called? Astrology, herbal astrology. Okay. And I just want to bring her out again because I feel like the illustrations here are so powerful. They're so beautiful. And they just provide this reawakening of adventure on your journey. So I pulled 2 cards. I pre-pulled these for you. The first one was 50, ayahuasca, rebirth. Okay, so there's a rebirth going on here. So just remember that with all things happening, that there is a rebirth here. And so you are also joined here with the energies of Jupiter and Neptune, okay, and Pluto, reminding us that, sometimes it's a matter of just being still. Listen to your heart. I want to read you some notes that I jotted down. Let me get something really quick before we move on. Okay, so so these are the things you want to have some sensitivity around your energy. Okay, so you're having some sensitivity around your energy. So now you're calling forward, what is this energy? Is this a flower? Is this a color? And then jot it down. Okay, jot it down. Let's see. We talked a little bit about the ayahuasca and what the card means, what the message is here for you. So Jupiter represents the blessings that come through this vine. So remember that through this vine, you are also the seed. Okay, so in the seed, you're grounded, and when you're grounded, you understand the root that you are. And when you understand the root that you are, it looks like you're going to be more creative and you're bearing more fruit. And when you're bearing more fruit, it allows you to be. You just be. Okay? So this card is also reminding us that not only is there a rebirth in the being of this energy, it's the being of all of the energy that we surround ourselves with. Whether we call on to this as our higher selves, source energy, our guides, our spiritual connection to the guidance that we are always having, we're also reminded of like the ancestor energy that's coming through. So you may want to pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, write them down. And then you have the support of the Neptune energy. So the Neptune is like the flower. Can you see that? And the flower is like little white with red specks. And it's reminding you that you bear much fruit. You are going to bear much fruit, which is always fertile. Okay? And I want to read you the deeper meaning here. Let's see if I can get this book out so I can read it to you, because the energy was just so beautiful. And sometimes when you're traveling with this energy, this is why you need to be prepared. You need to keep your book bag, your purse, your suitcase, whatever it is you're traveling with. You know, whether you're man or woman, it doesn't matter. It's just telling you to allow yourself to be expressive on the go. Take your work with you. Have things that you can jot down in a journal. Okay, so in your journal, as you're traveling, you write down the things that your eyes fixed at. Okay, so this is what number 50 was saying, which is the rebirth. Mastery, rebirth, mastery, great revelation, discovery of higher self, meeting with the creatrix, divine messenger, gifts from spirit, realization, telepathy, and transcendence. Okay? And this is why you want to just be mindful of your thoughts, whatever questions you may have, write them down. Ayahuasca is an ancient ceremonial brew native to the Amazon, used as a sacred spiritual medicine among many indigenous people within South America. In Quechua, Aya means soul, spirit, and huasca means vine. Ayahuasca is primarily made of two key plants, the Banisteriopsis caapi vine and Psychotria viridis, also known as chacruna, along with other ingredients which vary depending on the medicine maker, curandero. The ancient ayahuasca brew is traditionally prepared for curing ills, divination, and as a diagnostic tool for healing others. It is served by a shaman as sacred songs and dances are performed to honor and invoke the spirits. The brew induces a profound visionary state igniting supernatural abilities such as vivid communications with ancestors, relationships with interdimensional beings, the ability to see into the future, and more. Amazonian folk healers have used ayahuasca primarily to rejuvenate the body and soul, as well as to purge the body of accumulated toxicity as a cellular, gastrointestinal, and psycho-emotional cleanser. Scientific studies show that ayahuasca may benefit those dealing with depression and PTSD. Shamans connect transdimensionally to the supernatural world, the spirits of nature, and the universe, receiving key information about the universe and specific instructions on how to heal individuals. True shamans are mystics, healers, and divine messengers. They enter portals and fulfill tasks and duties beyond our third-dimensional understanding. Ayahuasca is regarded as a master plant by shamans and used as a primary medium, along with other herbs and herbal practices that assist in the process of purification and receiving supernatural skills that allow them to channel divine energy. Since ayahuasca is composed of two sacred plants, each one archetypically contributes to a sense to create this perfected elixir. Banisteriopsis. Neptune. It is a fertile ground that holds the vision. Charuna, Pluto, is the cathartic experience that broadcasts the visionary state and the profound wisdom gained in Jupiter's blessing. So the guidance here, you are mastering the power of awareness when aligning to a higher purpose. Ayahuasca's spirit is here to support your ascension, drawing upon ancient wisdom embedded in your DNA and the earth. Allow yourself to be shattered as you travel through the cosmic womb. Ayahuasca catalyzes purification through the catharic release of the known, only to reveal undiscovered terrain with your soul. You are one with magnetic brilliance of source. The intelligence that orchestrates the great mystery. Feeling lost in the labyrinth only comes when a loss of intentionality or respect happens. Offer your greatest intentions. Sacrifice your needs, enter to the void without expectation, and allow yourself to be consumed by the oceanic consciousness. Remember, dear one, that to heal the world, you must heal yourself. You are the source of love. And so it is, and so it be. And I thought I would just remind you of, you're always going through a rebirth here, okay? And you have ginseng here, reminding you to just accept yourself as who you are. And it's also reminding us of the vision that you carry. You are a great manifester. You have the magician here, ginseng. Okay, so ginseng is also reminding you to support yourself, to support your liver, to support all of your organs here, okay? And remember to only take what resonates with you, okay? Always speak to a doctor. If you are going to drink any of these herbs, you always want to make sure that you connect with a doctor, connect with an herbalist. This could be you, and I'm bringing this up because this could be you wanting to manifest this education into your life. You may want to repeat this to someone else who needs to know this information. However, it's your guides reminding you to always take master of who you are, call in all of your energy, enjoying what you do so that you can empower the mindset, the abundant mindset that you want to administer. What are you aligning up to that allows you to represent your true values and self, so that you can just be in that moment. So calling on to this higher power of energy. So remember to always call on to source energy, call on to God, call on to your ancestors, your family, in the non-physical, so that they can also help you purge any old energy that's no longer serving your highest good. And remember, with the full moon energy, not only are we releasing, but we're also being creative so that we can invite in and enhance more of the energy that we want to take place in our future goals for the next month or so. So this is where you want to be creative. You want to write down what it is that you need. And when you write down the things that you need, then more doors are just going to start opening for you so that you can allow yourself to have more progress on what you're working on. So just know that this is a blessing. And this is what Jupiter is reminding us here. And I also see here in this ginseng, you have the number 40. And this is where you may want to take a quick look at your natal chart. See if you have any planets that are trining, in trine, so that you can learn the aspects here and see how it can work out for you to, get rid of any blockages that are no longer serving you. Okay? And I'm just being reminded, as always, please seek professional if you need to. If you are going through any type of depression, PTSD, please seek out a professional. Guides for this is what they are here for. They are trained to help you move forward so that you can and I'm hearing like the throat chakra is helping you tell more of your truth. So you're calling into, you're here with the throat chakra. So if you need to call on more guides at this time, just remember to call into more guides. Know that the archangels and ascended masters are here for you as always. Namaste. And I'm just going to shuffle a quick card. Let's see what else I wanted to share with you with my notes. Okay, something about being agitated. And this is where that Mercury energy is coming in. So one of the things that you can say or do is, Lord, talk to me about this agitation, please. What can I do to work on this? And there is a beautiful scripture. I'll say it at the end of this, but these were some of the notes that I had. And here was one of the affirmations that we'll talk about at the end. So I'm just going through my notes as I was channeling some energy today. Oh, and I thought I'd share this. I thought it was quite interesting. Was the Crystal Zodiac. So I'm going to bring Judy Hall's Crystal Zodiac, using birthstones to enhance your life. I thought that this is really good for this energy right now. So if you need a little bit more support and guidance, I have always found crystals to help me along my path. They also help me stay focused on what it is I need to do. And you can wear these during meditation, and it allows you to have these conversations in a more open manner. And I'm going to, since we're in Sagittarius season, I'm going to read to you for any of you that might be a Sagittarius. Do you know your birthstone? Okay, well, Sagittarius, your birthstone's topaz and turquoise. Your abundance stone is citrine. Ritual crystal is red spinel. Companion crystals amethyst, azurite, blue lace agate, chalcedony, charoite, citrine, dark blue spinel, dioptase, garnet, gold sheen obsidian, labradorite, lapis lazuli, pink tourmaline, rhyolite, ruby, smoky quartz, sodalite, snowflake, obsidian, and wolfenite. So your Sagittarius birthstone's in you. Your birthstone topaz provides abundant energy and promotes trust in the universe, teaching you how to be rather than do. For you, traveling is more enjoyable than arriving, and topaz broadens your perspective and lights your path. You are adventurous. You are adventurous, Sagittarius. That's just who you are. You're adventurous. So you could be feeling some kind of mood right now. You could be feeling something because you want to be somewhere, and this is where to lighten your mood. You want to call on to, and I have some citrine here. So let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment. If you're journaling, this is some time just to take a moment to ask some questions you may have while citrine is here. You could just ask the question. Take a couple of deep breaths in. Exhale. So I feel like it's an exquisite energy for you just to be in connection with your higher self at this time. So take as much time as you need. Okay, when you are here in this time, know to take as much time as you need. Okay, that is your birthright. Then you have some other birthstones like turquoise, offers protection on your journey and attunes you to the spiritual realms. And you can also place this on your third eye, the point between and slightly above the eyebrows. Okay, so if you're looking for a good, this is a good book for reading about your crystal zodiacs by Judy Hall. And you can get something, I'm sure you can get this online. You could just go to her website and see if she has it for sale. I'm sure with all of these sales going on, we have, the whole rest of the week. I'm sure there's going to be lots of sales that you can grab you a copy of that. Okay, let's shuffle some cards and see what the tarot has to say. Let's see what your guides, thank you guides. Oh, let me see. Your work is always being noticed. Thank you guides. We are grateful. The Council of Light is grateful. Thank you, Council of Light. So the guides are just reminding us to just pay attention to those parts of your body as it's supporting your ascension. So you could be feeling those energy zones that are being affiliated by your conversations that you're having in these higher realms, that you're having with your super consciousness, your higher consciousness. And that is the beauty of this Gemini full moon, is I feel like you're just on it. You're keeping this together, and you have so much support right now. So I would just say continue doing whatever it is that you are doing, what you're being. It's more about what you're being. All you can do here is just be. If you feel like you are on overload, just connect. And this is where I really feel like this Jupiter energy is reminding us that it's about us being social right now too. Okay, let me see how I can fix this a little bit. Okay, let's see, let's pull. Okay, so yeah, this could be a Sagittarius. I see this Sagittarius is, you have the Nine of Wands here. I have the Nine of Wands here, and I'm seeing this is like a Sagittarius energy. So you just want to be mindful of the approach as you are traveling. So I am seeing someone travel here with the Nine of Wands. Perfect. What you should be doing. Okay, so this is where I feel like this this ginseng energy, which is reminding us of your achievements. You're manifesting a lot of ideas too. So this is where you want to jot them down. This is where sometimes the energy could be coming in a little bit faster than you realize. So, and it could also cause a little confusion. And this is why journaling has been such a dedication for you, and it's working. And this is where you could be promoting using your throat chakra too to help promote other people who you realize, you know, who have been, is it like an anxiety or something, right? Okay, then I see the Eight of Cups here. Get to work. Get to work with the Saturn energy. Ooh, that's good. Eight of Cups. That's good. Yeah, I'm seeing like a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth here. But this is where you're also being reminded of how you can put this energy into more perspective of what you are trying to do, because sometimes it cannot make sense. And that might hold you up a little bit. And when things don't make sense, then it's better for you to just write them down before you speak to anybody about it. But I'm also feeling like you've been channeling and doing the work. You see the sun here. The sun is, you're taking time out to talk to your, to this, to your consciousness, your guides. And sometimes you're just wondering what they think. You're wondering how they feel about it. So just, write those questions down. Okay, I do see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. So I would see this energy as needing to focus more on your affirmations. Okay, so sitting down, making a plan. When you make these plans, you're also forgiving yourself. You're letting yourself go. Take the rest and time that you need here. Okay, so this could be, this energy could also be supporting your growth with family and friends. I'm seeing the Gemini, the Lovers, right? So right now, this is where that Mercury energy is just saying, it's kind of saying like, we're not playing around right now, we're not playing around. This is like Saturn really saying, we're not playing around either. We want to make sure you understand this, because there's a lot of ease here. There's a lot of ambition here. And sometimes we don't really take enough time to sit still with it and uncover, what is it that I really need to know? Because I'm seeing this Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. Okay? And this is where there could be a, has something to do with your finances. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me, is this something with the finances? Can you tell me a little bit more about this, please? Something about a later conversation. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Is there's something you've been working on, and it hasn't quite got the assurance that it needs right now. So it could just be reminding you to stay calm and patient. It's coming. What you're working on is coming. I'm also feeling like the higher your heart chakra, so you may want to work on the heart chakra and the higher chakras here. Okay, have you thought about doing some tapping? You might want to look into some type of tapping. Tapping can also help you manifest more abundance. So, as you're meditating, sometimes we just tune in. Remember, everything you need is within. You got this. Everything you need is within. Just practicing your meditation and your breathing. So this is just another way for you to just be still. Okay, I'm going to change the cards up a little bit. And then we'll review what you have here. I do want to explain this. Oh, where did she go? Yeah. Okay, let's see. I want to see what this card. The Eight of Cups. Spirit, can you tell me about this Eight of Cups, please? So it's Saturn in Pisces, the first decan. And this card, Pisces, which is expanding emotion, meets Saturn, the master of time and limits. We see a figure walking away, leaving 8 cups in a familiar place before heading toward another place that is unknown and wild. The card tells us of a time in which our emotions have reached a stagnant phase from which all we can do is escape. It invites you to abandon old behaviors and leave our certainties behind, because what was before can no longer be. It is time for transformation, to close this cycle and begin a new journey, as a number of this card suggests. 8, or the infinity with end and beginning. Keywords: leaving certainty behind, exploration, entering unknown territory. Okay. So just staying committed on expanding your beingness. Okay. And with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, okay, I see this. Okay, so with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it could be like, I don't care about this, I don't want anything to do with it, it doesn't make any sense, there's no detail, what's in it for me, there's no appreciation here, and I'm just gonna give up because it's too hard, it's blah 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 blah. And this is where I'm just reminded that God will give you what you're ready for. Okay? God always gives you enough. Okay? God always gives you enough. And I see this Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, just reminding us, leaving certainty behind. Exploration, entering unknown territory. Okay, so you could just be getting a touch of what it may look like. And then you feel some type of way. And this is where Mercury is just reminding us, just stay grounded, just do your meditation work. Because there's just a lot of unknown energy that's going on right now. But for you, stay creative. And this is where I wanted to make sure you understood this message, because I felt like there was some communication breakdown. I felt like maybe you wanted to give up on something, and no. You're not giving up like that. It's just, remember, you're just getting a taste. You're getting a hunch. You're just getting a little bit of a dose of what it might feel like, and then just surrender it. Just give it back to God. Surrender. One of the things that you can do during your meditation is, as I am going through these 11:11 portals, okay, as we are going through these 11:11 portals, I am here. I call all my energy back as I learn to master the inner strength and guidance that I came to earth with. And that is what I know. So I work with what is going to do the best goodness for me, and I continue to create more prosperity. So this could be your affirmation, okay? And this is the Ten of Swords, which I just love the energy of letting go and releasing here. The keywords are 10, just a reminder that this is an end of a cycle, and conclusion. Okay, the Ten of Swords card falls in the third decan of Gemini, the period that ends on June 21st, the summer solstice. So whatever you're working on, give it another six months. Allow it to be more fruitful. Allow it to be more juicy. Allow it to be more juicy. And when you feel that what you're working on needs to have a little bit more steady, then you're going to know. You're going to know, and you're just going to automatically cling to doing more of what you're getting a clue on. And that's recovery, break, regaining strength. Okay, so those are the keywords here. Is refugee, recovery, break, regaining strength. So I'm grateful to get this message out, because I understand how it must feel to not have an idea, but remember, those choices aren't always for you. They're for the Lord. They're for your guides. They're for your hearts. They're for God, your super consciousness. So you just let it go and surrender and allow yourself to be at ease, strengthening more of the alignments that you want to have. Okay? So I hope that makes sense with you. Let's pull a and these are all signs. This is for any signs. As we are going through the phases of the moon, there's a lot of different energy that we may feel. So cling to what resonates to you the best at this time. You could just, it also looks like you could be going through a little bit of a breakup here too. You could be going through a little bit of a breakup here. And remember, sometimes people will be removed from your life for whatever reason. And this is where I feel like a Leo, you can call on to a Leo to help strengthen that commitment and love that grounds you. So the Leo could be your teacher right now. Okay, let's see what Moonology phase moon could help us right now. Oh. Okay, full moon in Gemini. Oh my God, really? Full moon in Gemini. Embrace the flow of life. So this is that. It's unknown territory right now. And that's what I'm feeling. It's unknown, but you can see this full moon. And it's showing the resilience of our heart. So these upper chakras, you could be feeling a little more groundingness right now. You could be feeling what do you call it? When you seclude your energy from that of which is not serving your highest good, and you just do more of the work that's keeping you committed to what you are wanting to do. So you have the full moon in Gemini. You're manifesting balance. So you're learning how to balance with more ease and grace. Strike a balance between talking rings around people and seeing what they have to teach you. And this is what we're just being reminded. Okay, so manifesting mindset, it's important to accept where you are so you can move to where you want to be. You probably want to take a class that's going to help support your higher conscious that you've been embracing, and that's going to help move you forward. And sometimes we tend to put it on the back burner saying, oh, I don't have time for this, I gotta do this. You could be a parent with just the support of this could be a single parent right now. Okay, and as a single parent, I get you, I understand. You have so many responsibilities, but this is where your guides want to help meet you halfway. They want to help you relax and chill a little bit. They want to help you take these breaks and find rest, because sometimes we can over evaluate, and our instincts usually guide us for the highest good. And maybe that's just the conversation you need to have today is, guides, can you help me manifest a conversation I need to have today with my children, so that we're all on the same page? Who's taking up some responsibilities here as far as chores or schoolwork or blah 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 blah, the routine. It's like sometimes we want to take the full load, but just remind yourself is that you have these little mini creators. They're little mini creators, and they're here to also help and have fun, to make it fun. Okay, make it fun. You could also be making a vision board for kids. You could be helping the children, or this could be a school teacher. Maybe you're a school teacher here. You could be helping them make a little resolution of the things that I'm going to work on, so that I can balance my energy too. It's like, teach me how to balance. Okay, so this is like the mom-dad energy. Someone who's playing both the mom and the dad. But remember to call on to your higher self and allow yourself to be supported by source energy and the guides, because they want to help you. They want to help you grow, and they want you to feel the energy of warmth and love. And just know you're being supported. Okay, if you want to add some ritual for your serenity, you can add bergamot essential oil to your diffuser. Find a comfortable seated position and gently close your eyes. You can call in Saraswati, the Hindu goddess of language, wisdom, and the arts, Ask Saraswati to bring you divine wisdom and help you to find the right words for your situation. I heard Spirit say clarity. Thank you for that. Your manifestation affirmation. I share kind, loving words with the people in my life. When to manifest your magic? The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Gemini, or on a Wednesday, Mercury's day, or during Mercury's hour. Okay, and if you can go research online, and I think it's called the Cosmic Insights, and it gives you like hourly positions of the planets that will help you manifest what you're working on, okay? So the full moon in Gemini takes place when the sun is in Sagittarius and the moon is in Gemini, okay? So, so this is confirmation right here, okay? So you have your guides are really wanting you to take a step back right now, okay? Because I feel like you have this relief and you're like, whew, that was a lot to digest, okay? But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of release here right now for you to take in the energy that you need that's going to support you now. And you have a lot of guidance. Give me 1 minute. So it's like talking about your schedule. Okay, so I felt like a schedule came out of this. Not only did a schedule come out of this, you're releasing a lot of tension, but you're also knowing that this is coming to an end. And remember, this week is just, it could feel like some anger. So you just want to be the observer too. And I feel like with this Sagittarius energy, we're also being minded, let's go for a walk. Let's chill out. I know that sometimes we can say things that are hurtful, because this is where sometimes, that fire energy, sometimes the fire energy could just, it comes out real fast and you just want to, but this is where you want to observe your thoughts. You want to observe the words that are coming through, and this is where you can call on to Goddess Saraswati so that she can help you find the clarity and that you need, pretty much, and just embrace the flow of life that's coming through. And I feel like this is really it's very beautiful, because not only is it a genuine flow, but it's your grace, it's your glow, right? It's what you've been waiting for. So take it easy on yourself, okay? You're definitely manifesting. You have the Magician card reminding us that you are a magical manifester. You are. So this is where you really want to pay attention to your thoughts, but what you actually are doing, your being, okay? What you're being. Your body shares action. Your body fulfills more of this energy that wants to just say, this is what's gonna be. Would it be like? Would it be like? Kind of straightforward like that. Like, what it be like? Okay. Thank you for that energy. Let's see what. Okay, here's your oracle message. And we chose the Divine Circus. And then remember to always ask your angels. Just ask your angels to put a light of protection around you. And that's where I feel like Sagittarius energy here is reminding you that you do have that protection. So I did see that for you. And you can always call it in to the archangels. You can call into the archangels to help support whatever energy you need to embrace. Don't forget, you can also visit the Archangel retreats. Before you go to sleep at night, just say, I want to visit the Archangel retreats so I can learn about what it is I need to have clarity on. And just do your best. So this is your oracle for the Divine Circus. So it's just a gentle guide to your creative confidence. So finding more confidence in your energy. And if you've been, going through, you've been feeling a lot of body aches, remember you can also, don't forget to do your stretches too, okay? I like to do a little dance in the morning, and then I'll do some stretches. And of course, make sure you're drinking some fluid. So your oracle card here is Dark Harlequin. And this is by Alana Fairchild, Divine Circus. Let's see what she's talking about. I'm going to read it to you. Bells are ringing from deep inside. Something that once had to hide is seeking your attention. It wants out. It wants to be free. As you release what was once shut away, your discomfort shall turn to glee. You are a spiritual adventurer. You are not afraid to go to the edge of what you know, of who you have believed yourself to be. Even before you there lies the darkness of unknown worlds, of undiscovered parts of you. Even when you feel uncertainty, discomfort, or doubt, you are still willing, even if quaking in your boots, to figure out what it's all about. This fine and fierce attitude gives you a gentle but special kind of grace. The grace to discover that you are living, wild, divinely free, an empowered force to be reckoned with in this world. That discovery sets you free from fear and unleashes you upon a path of loving, wild creation and joyful abandon. So you have come to a place in you and in your life where you don't know. You don't know what's happening. You don't know how to work so. You don't know how to work through it. You don't know what's happening. You don't know who you are. Well, not all of you are. You don't know what you don't know. You are at the point of not knowing because you are growing. There will be surprises, there will be discoveries. You'll feel awkward at times, like you are trying to see in the dark. You'll wonder if you are supposed to be so confused, if you are supposed to feel like you aren't sure who you are anymore, or even if the things that once made sense in your life are supposed to seem so fragile, as though life once thought rock solid actually turns out to be a house of cards. The answer, of course, is yes. Yes, it's royalty, divine mess. Don't be afraid to let there be some inner rattling and rampaging. The Dark Harlequin card comes to you at a time when you are naturally diving into the darkness for a healing purpose. So ask the difficult questions. Do things you wouldn't normally do. Experiment with thinking in ways you wouldn't normally think. Be willing to let everything change for the better by first letting go of how things are now. The messier your inner world seems to be right now, the more you can expect complete and utter transformation as new order comes into form. Expect the unexpected, for you were born to grow into what is happening now. It's time to let the wild thing within out. So your healing trick is to help you take the wisdom offered and put it into best use in your life now. Do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. You are going to get down on all fours and be a wild thing, a creature. Growl, hiss, swipe your claws, pad around the jungle of your lounge room, swish your tail and purr. Now say this declaration out loud. Dark Harlequin of wisdom and grace, of unconditional love, help me now be open to grow until all I can be. Help me liberate the wildness within me. For the shadow of my hidden self, there is something beautiful that wants to be free. You have finished your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of the message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. The magnificent me, once concealed in light and love, is now revealed. This artwork, The Harlequinette by Maxine Gad. And this is number 27. And this is just confirmation. Okay. So this is, maybe you could try to, if you're into drawing, maybe this is something you could try to draw. Challenge yourself to something a little different and new. You know? Okay, so that was good. So I feel, yeah, self-discovery. Thank you, Spirit. Something here is just, we just don't know, right? And that's what this Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles, and then you have the Ten of Swords reminding. So it's pretty balanced. We do see the Eight of Pentacles in reverse because we don't understand. We don't know what we're going into. This is new territory. So just allow this energy to just be smooth and loving. Okay, just be smooth and loving. Go within, do whatever you need to do to allow yourself to feel present. Okay, and just keep doing whatever it is that your heart wants to do. Just embrace this flow. And I do see the number 22, which is reminding us to go with the flow, that there is something that you, not only are you teaching yourselves, but it's going to help in the long term. It's going to help in the long term, and it's something that's going to be shared. So just keep yourself in the best alignment that you can. You're fine tuning with this energy, and it can feel all over the place. And there's an incredible healing that's happening for the most part. Just remember, there's incredible, beautiful healing work that's happening right now. So whatever that is happening, just know that that is for sure what is gonna be. Okay? And I want to call in your animal spirit. So I want to, I see the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And so I want to put in a little bit of earth energy. And I like to call into the animal kingdom your animal totem to kind of offset that 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so you can call into your spirit animal. And this is just a fun little way to keep yourself busy throughout the week, is just say, hey, do I notice my animal spirit trying to connect with me? And this is where, it's abundant right now. The information is so abundant, and you get to choose what you want to listen to. You get to choose what you want to listen to. Just know that you're doing your best. That's all you can do. You're doing your best, and you're doing fine. But of course, doubt is going to come in, and when doubt comes in, just surrender and give it to the Lord. Give it to God. Give it to your guides. Oh, wow, you have the elephant spirit, number 25. Learn from the past. And this is where I feel like Sagittarius, we all have a little bit of Sagittarius. So you can see what's in your 9th house. Okay, see what's in your 9th house. And this is where I think why I saw like your channeling spirit is growing. Okay, so this is where the elephant spirit is also reminding us. You may want to look up foot zoning. Okay, look up foot zoning and see if that's something that resonates with you. But I see that elephant spirit reminds me of our root chakra. Okay, so the message here is, although we often wish we could leave the past behind, elephant spirit reminds us that memory matters. We must respect the wisdom of the elders who hand down to us traditions they have shaped to express our connection to each other and respect for the community. What has come before informs what we are experiencing today, and we must never forget our legacy of strength and dignity. Elephant spirit appears with the message that we are to acknowledge that which came before and learn from it. All of us are memory-based creatures, and we must revisit the past to understand where we are going. The stories of events you experience, the stories in our collective memory, and the stories of relationships you have had can be told many ways. What story will you tell? Elephant spirit is here to encourage you to make it one that stirs in you a sense of power and dignity, for you have honored yourself by choosing to learn from your past. Spirit rejoices at your willingness to learn and grow. Protection message. Are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve. For transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. So this is your path, your past, like a teacher, honoring your strength and wisdom. Okay, and sometimes in our past, there could have been some type of trauma, there could have been some type of depression or PTSD, and it's hard to move from that. But know that being present allows you to move forward. Okay, it teaches you how to be more stable and balanced in your life. And know that you have a huge family of support in this spiritual realm that is meeting you to just let go and surrender and try not to worry too much. Okay? And stay connected. Stay connected. And this is where I'm seeing Saturn. Saturn, it's like you could be having a rebirth in your Saturn energy. Your growth is expanding for the higher purpose of your commitment here on Earth. And I want to bring this book out for you. It's just a sample. You don't have to get it, but it's In Focus Meditation and your personal guide. So if you're new to trying meditation, this was a gift to me. I'm not sure, but it's what I like about it. It's very, it's easy, and it comes with like a little bit of cards, well, big giant cards to help you, okay? So here's one that I like. So just imagine this image. Removing the heat from an upsetting event. So just imagine your feet are grounded to the earth and that your feet, okay, your feet are the extension and the energy of the earth. Our mother, kind of like our fairy mother, our godmother, our teacher. She loves us with unconditional love. And she's like and this is what the ginseng, reminding us that you are a manifester. So just keep doing what you need to do. And of course, sometimes there's going to be events that are upsetting. So this meditation will help you to de-stress in the immediate aftermath of an upsetting event, and it will enable you to calm down. Whether you're out or at home, find a place where you want to be, where you don't want to be disturbed. Relax and close your eyes, focus on your feet, and visualize roots growing from your feet. Your feet will begin to feel as if they are solid and weighty. See the roots stretching downward and into the ground. Allow the roots to work their way down, deep into the earth, growing and spreading in all directions. As the roots go down, you will notice yourself calming down. Visualize your roots going ever more deeply into the earth below and keep going. Allow your focus to return to your feet. Open your eyes and give yourself time to come back into the present. And there you let it go. You let it go. Okay, whatever is upsetting you, you just let it go. And you can just ask your guides to help me let go of this energy that's no longer serving me. And so it is, and so it be. And then what I recommend is listening to you can listen to some 432 hertz music. Something that supports your higher chakras, your heart chakra, your upper heart chakra. Okay? You can do that. And I did hear the angels, and you know, if you've been on my channel, I am clairvoyant, and I also like to share with you what the angels share. So the number was 70. Cosmic energy is surrounding you at this time. Know that God is waiting for your intentions to be clear in order to support their manifestation. Okay, so this is where you just want to write down your intentions. And this is where I like to just get a calendar, just get like a calendar, like a planner. A planner and a journal, and I'm going to share with you my 2024 it's an astrology diary. It's by Anna Leo. Okay, you can get something like this, and it'll just help you navigate what intentions you are making, so that you can also help yourself stay on course. Satisfy what you're working on. Okay, so it talks about self-care for the mind, for the body, and for the soul. Okay, and it has the 12 months here, and it goes through, it even has some tarot astrology here. This was recommended to me by a metaphysical shop here in town, but I'm sure you can find this online. And her shop is Apotheca. And I think you can find her on Instagram, Apotheca. But what I like is that it has these nice little boxes of the dates. So if you want to like plan something for April 5th in 2024, I'm just giving you an example, okay? It's talking about how Venus enters Aries until 29th of April. So from April 5th until April 29th, Venus enters Aries. Okay, so after all the major lessons in self-esteem, Venus is now preparing for a very spicy season. Embarrassment is gone for a while, and you're feeling more fearless. Take this opportunity to go where you wouldn't have had the courage to go before, physically and metaphorically. So the moon is in Pisces, and it just gives you, and I love this because it just gives you an idea of, what the energy may be feeling like, and then whatever you're working on, you're being prepared. Okay, so that is, I feel like, what God is reminding us is to make sure we're making those intentions. And I wanted to share, let's see, where did I put my notes? Okay. Okay, so I started this channel and I saw Colossians 3:23. And the word was, work willingly at whatever you do, as though you were working for the Lord rather than for people. And that was Colossians 3:23. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. For you prepare your mind. So, for you prepare my mind. For you prepare my mind, I will go slow and steady. I will use my voice and capture those vivid intentions to make my plans ready. And I thought of the vine as being like family, where your feet were grounded into the earth, and those roots, those are like your ancestors' energy of the elders that have walked here before us, and as they continue to help you gather and make more water. So may your cup runneth over. And as we are sitting in this energy, let us also raise our vibrations and frequencies so that we can entertain what it is that we must use, because we're allowed to see. So we learn to talk about these agitations and give them to the Lord, for he fulfills our strength every day. So we give thanks and gratitude. So another thing you could say is, I want to spend my time doing what makes me feel good. For you are my sun and moon. Your stars gather me with an intellect of guidance and nurturing moments that are provided here in nature. I am blessed. You receive me with great harmony. I am being honest. I have less agitation as I process what my hands can do. So my hands want to be. For they hold water too. Your hand is like an ocean. I swim to your shores and see. You have big trees growing here. I find my log and smell the flowers that once grew here. I am a bee. I see. Your words are sweet like honey. So I saw a tree, and I saw how the bee tribe was getting ready to pack up and find a new home for the queen bee. Okay, so that was your life force energy poem, and I just wanted to share that with you because I felt, I felt like we can all use a little bit of upliftment today, and I thank you for joining the channel. And if you know anyone who can use the messages that are being broadcasted here, please don't forget to help share the video. Okay, share it with whoever you know, because there's a lot of great healing here. And just know that this is a great start, and things are just gonna get better and better and better, and they will. Okay, so with much love and light, I wish you nothing but success, love, and light. Okay, talk to you later. Have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye-bye.